going on, everybody?
What's happening?
What's going on? Man, there's a lot of people on here,
I
right?
gotta write down all these names. So
Yeah, we gotta write down everybody's name. We got all these entries going on. So
I'm not gonna be ignoring everybody. I'm just trying to write everybody's name down. Apparently, I got a lot of names to write.
Yeah, just like last week. So what's up, everybody? Pew Pew Nation live episode 99. We're ready for next week.
Yes,
We're almost ready anyway. I have every single giveaway that is going to be on the Freedom Wheel. Well, not everyone. I can't say everyone because there's going to be some surprise giveaways as well. But I have every one of them here with us, so we're going to show you guys all those today. And we're going to write down everybody's name because, you guys get all free entries into the 100th episode Freedom Wheel giveaway. It's going to be crazy. So, all right, let's do this. What is up? I'm just going to say what's up to everybody all at once because there's a lot of comments already.
a lot of people here. How's everybody doing? Everybody good?
Hope everybody's good.
Right on.
Sarah's here. Josh, Mark, Eric, Misty, EJ, Mark Trudenack, Michigan Barbecue Supply is in the house. I went and saw him today, actually.
I need to come see that guy.
You need to go
No,
out there for sure.
I told you to take me with you, and you never call me. So sorry for Andy not bringing me up there to buy all your stuff. You won't bring me.
I'll take
apparently
you next time.
Apparently my money's not good enough for this guy. Huh?
I'll bring you next time.
Nah, it's coming to that season where, it's like you start thinking about stuff. I broke out the lawn furniture yesterday. It was like 70 in Detroit yesterday, so I had the lawn furniture out. We were outside eating dinner. It was a little chilly once the sun started going down, but in the middle of the day, it was beautiful, finally. So outside, barbecuing
so nice.
weather. Get your butts over there to Michigan Barbecue and not Michigan.
Michigan Barbecue.
Michigan
Barbecue Supply. He's got Green Mountain pellet smokers right now on sale. They're like the cheapest you will ever find them. It's fantastic. I was in the store earlier today, actually, and picked up all the giveaway stuff, and I couldn't leave there without spending money. Every time I go there, I don't know. It's an addiction. Mark's bad for me. Look at our new camera. So I bought a new camera because I was tired of that other one and the shitty lighting, and it just didn't work right. I'm just so amazed by how high def we are.
And it brings out the ugliness.
It does. We look even worse.
Like now everybody's like, man, look at these guys.
We literally look even worse than we usually do.
What is that they say at the end of the night when turn the lights on in the bar?
Yeah.
The ugly lights came on. It's like, oh man, the ugly lights are on now. All the good looking girls turn ugly.
Yeah.
All the good looking guys turn ugly.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so this is what we're going to do to start off here, and then we'll get into some stuff. Everybody that is on here right now, comment that you are here. Comment with the word giveaway, and we'll see everybody, and we'll start writing names as fast as we humanly can. What are you trying to do?
I gotta zoom back up here because they're going.
Oh, well, here everybody's gonna comment again.
All right,
that's what. Yeah, make it easy.
I was just scrolling back up, making sure I got everybody.
All right, so anybody that says giveaway is entered. So we got. Holy hell!
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's fast. One at a time. All right, so write as many as you can possibly write, and then then we'll name everybody, and then people will say that we didn't call their name.
And then I'll yell at them.
They'll say we suck.
And I'll give them shame.
Yeah, feel shame.
Mm-hmm. Whoa, geez, that's a long one. Come on, Cindy.
It's just right.
No, I mean
it's the first and last.
It's like Cindy.
Cindy, you have to shorten your name.
I'm like, really? I'm looking at Cindy going, there's no way I'm going to keep up with that one. I'm just going to go Cindy A. Boom, for that one there. We'll go with that one. Greg, jeez. All right. You go ahead and keep going. I'm going to get over here.
Keep going, guys.
You guys.
Everybody, if you're just joining us, we got a lot of people on here. We're taking everybody's names, so write giveaway in the comments. And this is so you are entered into your free entry for the Freedom Wheel for episode 100, which we're going to go through all these giveaways tonight. There is a lot. There's a lot going on. It's insane, actually. I'm blown away with how many giveaways we actually have. It's going to be fantastic. So episode 100 next week is going to be insane. How are we doing?
I'm good.
You get this one?
I'm getting it right now.
Okay. We got Sarah.
I got Sarah.
Eric Johnson, Stephanie Johnson.
We're running of EJ.
EJ. Zach.
Zach West Teamers on there?
Yep, he's on there. Mark Rigdon. Also, if you guys are watching on any of the other pages on Not Just Guns page right now or the Right to Bear Arms group or anything like that, make sure you click on the video and come over to the Pew Pew Nation page because I am not seeing your comments if you are over on those other pages. So click on the video that you're watching and it should go right to Pew Pew Nation and you will be able to get your entry that way. Get that one?
No, I'm getting it.
And like I said, we'll get started here in a second. We just got to get as many of these names down as we can. And as people come in, we'll keep writing down names. You got that one?
Yeah, Jessica.
Jessica. Gavin.
Gavin Gunwich. I didn't see. I got Gavin.
Okay.
Joel.
James Yates is watching too.
I don't have Joel. Randy. And who else did you say?
James Yates.
All right.
They're watching on the same.
Man. I think we don't have like 100,000 people watching here. We'd be in trouble.
You got Matt?
Nope. I don't like that guy.
Brennan. He got kicked off. Nobody likes Matt anyway.
Yeah, he's a tool.
Dick.
His name, Dick's here. What's up, Dick?
Lee. Got Lee. That's a new one.
Oh, we got Lee Anthony.
And Misty.
I got Misty.
All right, so we're gonna
We're gonna keep going through. You want me to read these off?
Yeah, go ahead and read them off, and everybody don't comment unless if you don't hear your name right now.
Are we frozen?
No, we're just not watching us.
And if I botch your name, deal with it. So anyway, Gavin Gonowitcha, Jeffrey Mitchell, Jeffrey Brown, Joseph Davis, Dan Zackow, Brandon Yardley, Nathan Miller, Greg Mathewson, Eric Johnson, Brian Reed Sema, E.J. Bognier, Zach Westsheimer, Mark Rigdon, Michael Munoz, Michael Mazur, Joel Rainey, James Yates, Matt Brennan, Dick Ensley, Misty Davidson, Sarah Yates, Jessica Bognier, Cindy A. You know who you are. Yep. Stephanie Johnson, and then we got Lee Anthony.
All right.
And then if we forgot you, we will get you. Don't worry. I'm gonna be looking as we're talking, and I'm gonna be writing them down. So if I see one I didn't get, I'll see it.
So if you didn't hear it, you're on here right now. Then comment that you weren't on the list, so we can get you on the list. But throughout the night, we'll keep checking in to see who's new and all that good stuff. So, but we got a lot to talk about. We got a lot of stuff going on. There's a lot going on in this country right now in this disaster. Oh, Josh Krakowski wasn't on the list. We left him off on purpose.
Do you feel the presence of anything going on right now?
It feels weird in
doesn't
here.
it?
Yeah, it's like paranormal.
It just got cold in here or something, right? You almost spit that shit out, didn't you? Anyway,
we spilled enough on this.
I know. So if you guys are wondering, before pre-show,
this was our paper that we were going to read off of, but it had a coffee incident.
My big butt knocked my coffee cup over, and then we almost shot the computer out of it, and it was almost
it was bad. Up, so. It was almost bad.
Sorry.
There's some paranormal activity going on in this room today, so I don't know. There's ghosty things happening.
Fucking awesome! It's so cheesy. It's awesome. I mean, it's like the cheesiness level of it is like. I mean, the fact that we're on here, they weren't moving. They weren't even moving, and I had to lean back and be like, "All right, hang on. Let me get the gun. Let me make sure these scary guns that are moving around behind us." And if you're wondering, the one above Andy says "boo," and mine says "FJB." So
we ghost guns.
Apparently, that's what we're talking about.
We have ghost guns above us. They are floating in midair because they are these mythical, scary.
You can't even see the fishing line.
No, not at all. No, this is
like pure.
This is
the high quality CGI.
This is like 1960s CGI right here. Yeah, Godzilla's coming.
Like when you were watching Star Trek back in the day, kind of CGI. That's the level we're at right here right now.
They're so fantastic. I love it. The only thing that'd be better is if they fell and we both got knocked out right now.
Yeah, no, mine would actually probably hit me.
Yeah, mine would just hit you in the back maybe. All right, so we got to talk about it. Ghost guns. We're just gonna get right into it because this is absolutely it's ridiculous. If you haven't seen what's going on, here is a quick um clip of what our wonderful, can't really call him president anymore.
Take the P off. Just call him the resident.
Resident.
And get him out of there.
Yes. So this is what this is what Biden was talking about 2 days ago. Came on talking about ghost guns and how ghost guns commit all these crimes, and um, it's so scary. All these guns can be made in your house and not registered and blah blah blah. So here's what he said. If you missed it.
The NRA called this rule I'm about to announce extreme. Extreme. But let me ask you, is it extreme to protect police officers? Extreme to protect our children? Extreme to keep guns out of the hands of people who couldn't even pass a background check? Look, the idea that someone on a terrorist list could purchase one of these guns is extreme. It isn't extreme, just basic common sense. You know, a felon, a terrorist, a domestic abuser can go from a gun kit to a gun in as little as 30 minutes. Buyers aren't required to pass background checks because guns have no serial numbers, these guns. When they show up at a crime scene, they can't be traced. Harder to find and prove who used them. Meaning you can't connect the gun to the shooter and hold them accountable. Last year alone, law enforcement reported approximately 20,000 suspected ghost guns to the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives. That's a tenfold increase in these ghost guns from 2016. Tenfold in 5 years. These guns are weapons of choice for many criminals. We're going to do everything we can to deprive them of that choice. And when we find them, put them in jail for a long, long time. Law enforcement is sounding the alarm. Our communities are paying the price, and we're acting. Today, the United States Department of Justice is making it illegal for a business to manufacture one of these kits without a serial number. Illegal.
I have to apologize to everybody for having to sit and listen to that
God,
buffoon.
it's brutal.
Stutter there for the last however many seconds I just took away from your life.
Yeah.
I apologize.
So in a nutshell, that's what he came out and did an advertisement for Polymer 80. Pretty much, that's kind of what he did. It was just a Polymer 80 spokesperson for a little while. But I'm so tired of hearing this crap. Like, I was like, we're just getting into it today. I don't care. So if your kids are watching, I'm guarantee we're going to be swearing. So just watch out. But pretty much what they're saying is that all of these crimes are being committed by unregistered guns. And these are guns that you can just go buy at any store with no background check or anything, and you can build in your living room in 30 minutes. That's what they keep saying. In 30 minutes, you can build this gun. Well, first of all, they're not that easy to build. Normally, when you do build these things, they don't run right. There's literally two of them hanging above me. Those are both 80% lowers that were built into guns, and both still have issues right now that we're trying to work out.
Yeah, like last resort, like if I had to have one, like that's it. Like we were talking about, like what's it like really like.
But that's the
You know what I
problem
mean?
is like the
Why would you do that, right? I mean,
well, so okay, so to build one of these guns, you're looking at probably $500 to $800, depending on what you do, how far into it you get, everything else. So to build a home built gun, because that's what these are, they're not ghost guns. It's not a real thing. It's a made up term by the media, just like assault rifle. But to build a homemade gun, you're into it for between $500 and $800 minimum. That's it. So
why not
I
just buy a
can
gun that's already made, right?
literally go
Right?
now and buy a gun off the streets illegally and pay $200-300 for it all day long.
It's like people that go
It
to those
doesn't.
steakhouses where you got to sit there and you cook your own steak. I mean, it's like shit. I want it already
Yeah.
cooked. I don't want to go to like I already want my gun made. I guess I mean I wouldn't mind making one if it functioned properly and you can get shit that was good. But where's that at? Right? Is it out there? Can you do it? Is there like really good quality stuff out there?
And there is. I mean, some of it's decent stuff, but it's just they don't run as well as regular guns until you tune them in right and everything else. But the thing is that there is no criminals that are going out buying these kits because they're unserialized. Nobody is doing that.
No, they're going around the corner and they're buying one for $50
with
probably,
the serial number ground off, which
if that's
is really funny is when you try to look up ghost gun statistics or homemade gun statistics and crimes. That doesn't exist. The numbers don't exist. But when you really start looking into it deeply, it is a gun that was recovered by the police that has a serial number scratched off of it is considered a ghost gun. So anything that is considered that's recovered in a crime or after committing a crime, um, what the hell happened? We dropped the signal? Seriously? What the fuck's up with the internet today?
Come on, we lose everybody.
Hold on.
Short show.
Yeah, right? Fuck you. Hold on, if you could still see us. We're trying to get the signal back. I don't know what is going on here.
I don't have Nathan Miller.
Reconnected successfully. There we go. Okay, we're back. I don't know why that just disconnected, but we're talking about ghost guns, so the thing was like, oh, we gotta disconnect these assholes.
Probably is.
It probably is, honestly.
Probably because you said Zuckerberg's a tool.
Yeah, it probably is. I shouldn't say things like that, I guess. But we're back, so sorry about that. We'll wait till some people get back on here, but either way, what was I saying? The criminals. The crimes are not committed. There's nobody out there, criminal wise, that is committing a crime with a ghost gun, with a gun like these that is built from scratch.
So what's happening is the administration is calling ghost guns basically any gun that a criminal buys off the street, scratches off the serial number.
Yep.
That is what they call, and then these other guns, which are the true ghost guns, are being labeled as those other guns. Is basically what we're saying, right?
Exactly.
All right.
And that's what's going on, and it's just like anything else. Like I'm watching some idiots on the news, and they're talking about these ghost guns, and I hate calling them ghost guns because it's such a freaking joke. It's like calling an AR an assault rifle.
Fucking scary, man.
They are scary. That one says boo.
Yeah, it does.
It's so awesome.
Put an M on it and make it even scarier. Have it say boom.
Boom.
Yeah, like in the cartoon.
Yeah.
What are they saying in cartoons? Bam.
Bam, or yeah, whatever.
Bam.
But what the problem is with this whole thing. Like I'm listening to these reports and stuff. And these people are talking. And they're like, "Oh, I don't understand how any Republicans or anybody in the world could have a problem with banning these homemade guns." And I'm like, and they go on to talk about why, and they're like, because they could. I don't see why anybody can have an issue with banning something that can get through security and through metal detectors and through all this stuff. And I'm like, what movie are they living in where they think that this is actually real, that a full plastic gun is shooting? And
these are the same buffoons that said like what Chop or Chaz didn't exist.
Yes.
Like these are the same assholes that we're dealing with that said that doesn't exist, that are saying that this is something that you can sneak in through security and get it onto a plane because it's apparently all plastic bullets, plastic everything's plastic.
yeah, and it's such a joke. Cliff Scott, did we get him on there? Cliff just joined us.
I don't know.
We are haunted by ghost guns back there. Brandon, yes, I can see your comment. You're on there. It's probably because it locked up, so you probably lost the numbers. But if you go out and come back in, you'll see all the numbers again. But Red Blood has just said
Rojo Lechuga is here. Only your Spanish folks out there might get that
For me to just own a pistol in New York City, it cost me $1,500 for the whole process, and that's not including the cost of the gun. But I knew a guy that I could buy one for $400. Gun control laws are so stupid. So, and that's exactly right. And that's the problem. Is guess what? The criminals that would be committing crimes with homemade guns are not going to care about a serial number. That's all there is to it. They don't care. If they buy a gun that has a serial number, they're scratching it off. If they buy one of these kits and build their own gun, it doesn't matter. They're not going to follow the laws. So you could serialize these all day long. The problem is all it does is hurt the law-abiding gun owners and goes against the Constitution. That's what it does. We're allowed to build guns per the Constitution. We can build our own guns. If I buy a gun or buy parts and I build my own gun, it's 100% legal in this country to do that. What Biden is trying to do is 100% illegal against the Constitution. He cannot just bypass legislation because he wants to do something. That's not how this works. So it doesn't matter. Like Powell Morady already came out and said they're fighting everybody. And honestly, if I was like these companies, I just keep selling them. Fuck them. Like, what are you gonna do? You can't do anything about it. The ATF cannot regulate something that's not a firearm. It's not a gun. It's just it is absolutely stupid. Brandon said they're back. Sweet. Beth said laws are for those of us who already follow the stupid things. Pretty much. You got Beth on there?
I'm gonna.
All right. We'll check who's on here again in a minute. Joseph Davis, do we got him?
Yeah.
I just saw that comment come through. Allegedly 20,000 ghost guns. That's not even half the guns that they seize from the streets of Chicago. But that's the thing is like their alleged numbers are all horseshit. that's all there is to it. Their numbers are bullshit. The numbers didn't exist until they decided to make them exist. And the fact that like I think Dick said it earlier, if you notice there was a shooting in the subway in New York yesterday, right? I don't even know what happened with it. I just saw something about it.
Well, it wasn't a white supremacist with an AR-15 because it wasn't all over the news. I can tell you that much. Because if it would have been like if it would have been a white guy with an AR, it would have been all over and you would have seen everything. But it seems like I haven't seen anything.
The only thing I heard was it was a black guy. Honestly, that's what I heard. It was a black guy with a pistol, and I was waiting for the report to come out that it was a ghost gun. Like how interesting would that have been? You know,
that would have been almost too convenient because this is almost too convenient for this whole thing to take place when it did. But who knows all these false flags that people throw up, and who knows what is and what isn't. I mean, like you hear about it on other stations' news, they talk about it. It depends on who you listen to. But
you get Jennifer.
Yeah, I do.
I think you got Beth, not Jennifer.
All right.
Matt's back. Matt, you keep leaving us today. But yeah, so that is that's what's going on with the ghost guns, and I just think it's absolutely asinine. It's ridiculous, and it's really funny, honestly, because I've never had the desire to build a homemade pistol before in my life. Never once in my life. I'm like, yeah, I know that exists. I'm just not interested. I don't need to do it. This came out. Biden started talking about it. I literally have a kit coming to build a gun because why not? And I don't care who knows it. Honestly, I just don't care. It's just like these two guns above me. I'm not going to say who owns these. These are not my guns, but it's a ghost that owns them.
I know nothing.
But those are ghost guns, and you notice how scary they are. One says "boo," one says "FJB." So I mean, it's.
I like the one above me better than yours.
Yeah, the FGB. The FJB is not as scary, I guess. It's just normal. Jeffrey said all these shootings are questionable at this point. Timing seems odd. And it does 100%. It's just the whole thing is absolutely ridiculous. And like I said before, it goes against the Constitution. It is 100% illegal for our president to um, say that he's going to ban these things and go about it the way he's trying to go about it, and just pass. Just oh, I'm just gonna do it. I'm just signing an order that says that this is happening. He cannot. The president cannot just bypass law.
You mean to tell me he can't
To
just
write
order,
a new
order
law.
people to wear masks?
No, yeah,
Wait a minute.
exactly.
You're telling me that a mandate is not a law, and all these people that just follow it shouldn't follow it? So stop wearing your mask on a mandate.
Yep.
Stop wearing. A mandate's not a law, and even if it was a law.
But this is an actual law
Yes.
that is on the books that says that we as Americans are allowed to manufacture our own firearm at home. That's what it is. And this idiot's up there talking about constantly, oh, back when the Second Amendment was written, you couldn't just buy anything you wanted. You couldn't buy a cannon if you wanted to. Bullshit! You couldn't. I can still buy a cannon right now if I want.
Yeah.
I can make a cannon.
This is America. Let's make one.
I literally can do whatever I want.
You can go blow your windows out of your house on 4th of July if you want to. That's up to you. Go ahead. I've seen it.
I mean, seriously.
My buddy's grandfather had one, and he had so much powder in it one time that it didn't. The percussion broke their front window on the 4th of July, and I mean, if you ask me, that's badass.
That's America. That's all it is.
He's got to buy a new window, but damn, that's probably pretty badass hearing that thing go out, right?
But that's it. Like these claims that they talk about are just so asinine. It's ridiculous. With the whole, no, you couldn't buy a cannon back when the Second Amendment was written. You couldn't just own any guns you wanted. You couldn't, there was people that weren't allowed to own guns back then. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, is he that out of tune? Like, I mean, we know he is, but
has he said one thing? Let me ask you guys, if you want, if you watch him at all, has he said one thing where his own press corps, the White House, has not had to come back and totally redact everything that he said, and then say no. What he meant to say,
he meant to say this.
Unless it's about guns,
yes,
because that was I think he followed script on that one. But it's come on, has he said one thing? Look, I mean, honestly, he hasn't said a whole lot.
No,
over the past year.
No,
that they haven't had to go back and be like, we're sorry, but he did not mean this.
Yeah, almost everything that he does. I mean, it's just ridiculous when you hear this stuff come out of these people's mouths, and these are the leaders of our country that are supposed to be in charge. And it's like we are literally become the laughing stock of the world. I mean, that's all there is to it.
I watched an Iranian Saturday Night Live skit last night.
Yeah.
And it was Kamala Harris and Biden, but they were Iranian, and my gosh, it was funny.
That's awesome.
I mean, they was
Yeah.
The whole world is.
They're all mocking us. They're all making fun of us. It's just a freaking joke. And the fact that he continuously comes out and says this shit. I mean, yesterday he literally was a walking billboard for Polymer 80. It's hilarious. It's like, how stupid is our government right now? Like, they are the number one gun salesman in the world. They always are. If a Democrat opens his mouth about his or her mouth about guns, gun sales go up. That's all there is to it. Like, just shut the fuck up. And nobody's going to care anymore. Like the Polymer 80 thing. I had no desire to build one. I was like, yeah, I should build one. It's one of those things I don't know. I've built a gun before. It's serialized frame, but my Nomad is serialized. But I'm like, I just don't care. Like, I don't care that much. Started running his mouth, and now I'm like, give me one. I got a hold of Lone Wolf, and I was like, boom, send me one. I need this thing right now. And they're like, hey, we happen to have kits that we can't really legally sell. So, sweet.
Give me 5.
Yeah. Yeah, give me all of them. Send me them all. I'll manufacture them all.
Oh, we got Jay's here.
Jay, we got you. We got you on the list now. Matt said Biden has lost. We've been under attack. Jeffrey wants to build one now as well.
Is it worth it?
I mean, that's like
it's up to you. I guess it'd be like
it's kind of one of those questions that you guys all know I won't answer. Like, is what gun should you purchase? I'll never answer that question.
What caliber should I carry?
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, is it worth it? Why not? I mean, it's a gun. So guns are cool either way. So if I can have another gun, then why not have another gun? If it's cool to say that I built it, like every AR that I've ever built, it was cool to build the gun because it means more because I've had part in doing it. It's just like, this year I shot my first deer. I just made some venison steaks last night. It's still cool eating the venison steaks because I know my hands were in that deer, just a couple months ago. So it's still cool to do that. It's something different, and when you build your own, I feel like it means a little bit more than.
I wouldn't talk anybody out of doing one. I mean, if that's what you like, if you're like, I mean, that's just hell. You're right. It's a gun. It's like saying, do you want to eat bacon with your eggs or not? Like, yeah, I want bacon. I like bacon. Bacon's great, right? It's like I always want it. So yeah, it's always good. Guns are great. So, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Build one. Why not?
Build them all.
Mike said he had a lower for a while, not need to get started on it. Obama was the best gun salesman, but I'm sure Biden has made the numbers look shitty. Yeah, it's something, man. That's for sure. Brandon asked if I have any 10 mils. I do have a 10 mil that we showed on the show not too long ago. A 1911 Desert Eagle that I just shot the other day. Actually, finally got to the range and got to shoot it, and that thing is badass. I love the 10 mil round. I really do. I really do. Cindy said, I love it when he said, why do they need 100 rounds? Do they think the deer are wearing Kevlar vests? He's literally said that like every speech too. He's like, he laughs. He does his old man laugh like.
Corn Pop was a bad dude. What a, I mean, gosh, the guy is such.
You can't make this shit up.
I mean,
you really can't. It's just insane.
And honestly, like the only get him out of there is all I can say. But then who do you have? The babbling buffoon of a vice president, Kamala Harris? Come on.
Yeah.
Like she can't. Like, did you see her when they asked her a question and they had, I don't know who she was up on stage with, and she kind of didn't even know what to say. She kind of went like, "No, you go," and then he's like, "No, you go," and she's like, "No, you go," and it's like, I don't even know what to say, and then she just laughs, and it's like, oh my gosh, she's supposed to be like, if because this guy's not in charge. You know who's pulling the strings? It's the deep state pulling from backstage, but
you get Joe Orlando. What's up, Joe?
Oh, right.
Biden inspired me to buy more guns. Hell yeah. I like to hear it, Joe. Stephanie said she can't watch them at all. It's painful, but it's almost, it's like watching, it's almost like watching like America's Funniest Home Videos or something.
Well, you watch
like
those
back
skits,
in the day,
like
you just, it's so funny.
Fail. Okay, that's it. Perfect, right there. The fail videos on YouTube.
Yes, that's
so you're
exactly
watching
what
these
it is.
people like get hit in the nuts with like a ball or something like that, and you were laughing at it. But the only difference is
we're the ones getting hit in the nuts.
We're getting hit in the nuts, and it's like, damn, every day. What are we up to? A little over 1 million immigrants, and they're talking about more coming over. That's a whole other topic of discussion for another day when they release Title 42.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Brandon said his buddy let him shoot his Glock 10 mil. It's pretty girthy. The Glock 10 mils are monsters. I don't know why Glock makes those things so big. They don't need to be that big, but they are badass.
Girthy's a bad name for anything, let alone a gun. Yeah, I mean, that's,
name the Glock 10 mils girthy.
You call it the new girthy. The new girthy gun.
New girthy.
Oh, we gotta switch out our old logos. We get our new logo up there.
Yeah, oh yeah, we do gotta switch that out on here for episode 100. We'll switch that.
Yeah, we'll have a new logo. We got a new logo.
We got a new logo for Freedom Fatigues.
Got a lot of shit going on, don't we?
Let's before we do that, should we show them the ghost guns?
You mean we have to pull them down? All that time we took hanging them up.
We'll cut them out of the ceiling here.
The 2 minutes we took.
Yeah, we took about 2 minutes. Oh god, you're gonna kill yourself.
No, I got it. Oh, I don't. I do.
He's got it. Oh no, you lost your sign.
JB.
That was what was on the gun.
Yeah,
this is fancy artwork here. Here, let's put them back.
It took a whole minute.
Let's put them back on here so you can see. So that's the. It doesn't want to stick now.
Yeah.
That was our ghost gun. So, figure we'll show you guys real quick. Look at this new camera. I love this new camera already. Like it actually shows the detail of a gun. I freaking love it.
Boo.
Boo. So this here is a Polymer 80. This is what Joe Biden had on the table that he was like, hey, you could take one of these and buy it. Check that one real quick, just make sure. You could take one of these and buy it.
Well, do you guys see that? Wait. Sell those ghost rounds?
Oh,
Come on, sorry. I just had to.
He literally
unscripted live shows, man. Especially with
awesome.
cheesy jokes. So
it is awesome.
All right.
So this is what he did. He was like, you could take this gun and put it together in 30 minutes, just like this, and put it together in 30 minutes. I would have loved to watch him try to assemble that gun in 30 minutes. It would have been fantastic to see. So this is a Polymer 80. This is an 80% lower, drilled out, everything done to it. It's got issues. So like I said before, they're not the most reliable. You got to really fine tune them. So there you go. There is one of the issues I discovered immediately upon grabbing this gun, is it has some sort of lockup issue. So I let the trigger forward, and that slide will go forward with it. I just had this issue on another gun, and it ended up being a trigger bar problem. Then you have the Boo gun.
Boo.
This is the Lone Wolf. This is pretty much what I'm getting to build. This is a Lone Wolf Freedom Wolf. Again, 80%, drilled out, epoxied, all that good stuff. And the person that built these guns, it took them a while to do it. I think this had to go back to Lone Wolf because he had issues with it. It was just, it's had a lot of problems, and they have problems. I mean, you're manufacturing these in your kitchen. Let's face it. So it's not, the quality is there once you tune them, but they're not the easiest things to do. So like if you're a criminal, I can buy a Glock 19 off the streets for probably $250. Serial numbers filed off. Nobody knows whose it is. It's probably got a bunch of hockey tape on the grip, and it's all sorts of gangster. Or I could build one of these, have issues with it, and probably put $700 or $800 into it.
Honestly, if you invest in a magnet and go magnet fishing in Detroit up the river,
you probably get a ton of them.
Probably get a bunch of them for free.
Yeah.
Well, it costs you your magnet and the time that you got to go invest to throw it over the river, but hell, that's where they dump them down there all the time. There you go. Free guns.
Let's do it.
Clean up the river.
So there you go. So these are your ghost guns. They are super scary just because they don't have a serial number on them. So these are probably going to shoot each of us in the next 5 minutes. We may be dead because we have ghost guns in our presence.
They are scary, man.
They're scary looking, aren't they?
Jesus.
So
honestly, humanity is like,
we're fucked. That's all there is to it.
Nah, there's still hope, man.
I hope there's still hope anyway. I really hope that there's still hope.
There's still hope out there.
Brian, do we got Brian on the list, by the way?
Yes.
Okay.
I do.
Brian said he just picked up a VR80. He runs freaking great, but you have to get past the break-in. But the spring is heavy, plus it really likes hot loads and high brass. See, I got a VR80 also, and I had no break-in. I've heard that on a lot of people's guns. I had no issues with mine at all. Never had an issue with that gun. I love those guns. They're so badass. Crystalline Smith is here. What's up, Crystalline? He should have took notes, God dang it, 30 minutes to build it, and it wouldn't have all those problems. Oh, he should have taken more than 30 minutes. I gotcha. Brandon said. Can I get a full auto switch from Wish for a ghost gun? I'm going to not comment on that. But maybe. Bill, what's up? Bill's here. Add you to the list. You got your free entry into the 100 episode, next week's 100th episode Freedom Wheel, which is going to be freaking insane. That's all there is to it. It's going to be badass.
Just call it the stupid wheel because it's stupidly awesome.
John's on here. John
right.
just jumped on. Yep.
Stupidly
What's up, John?
awesome.
We got you on the list. It is stupidly awesome.
So we're putting you on the stupid wheel.
The stupid wheel.
Because it's so stupidly awesome. That's why.
FJB wheel. Jake Knight just jumped on. What's up, Jake? We got you on the list too.
We got Jake.
I think he just came on. I don't think he's on there.
Jake.
Red Lettuce said spooky stuff. Later, boys. It's dog time. See you, Red Lettuce.
Rojo Lechuga.
The squirt gun has no serial number. Your squirt gun is also full plastic. You could seriously sneak that through TSA all day long. Man, you got an assault ghost gun.
What's in your pocket? Oh, those are just rounds that are perfectly just held in place by nothing.
By nothing at all. That's what's so funny to me. Like, I'm hearing these people talk, and this was like MSNBC.
You can't
like,
even get
major,
nose hair clipper or like with tweezers. You can't even get tweezers on a plane, right?
They took a freaking pen away from me. They took a pen away from me.
You can't get tweezers on a thing, but I can sneak home a bunch of shit from where was that? Reno. I remember all that shit.
Yeah.
They didn't. I didn't even know it was in there, but we'll leave that one.
So
following up on that.
That's what cracks me up though. Is these are like major media corporations. MSNBC had this on there that they're literally talking about that how these are so bad and so scary because
you
can sneak
the
them
same
through.
people that didn't think Hunter Biden's laptop was real. So
that's what's crazy to me. And the fact that these people are allowed to be on TV and talk like this with no repercussion, and that there's no have me on there to rebuttal the argument at least. Like, you're literally arguing with yourself about how these are so bad and scary, and they don't ever have the other, like, at least like Fox, like, they're not the best, that's for sure, but Fox at least will usually bring on like a Democrat or an anti-gun person in a gun conversation so that there's the other side is represented and you can actually have a legitimate conversation. I can't say intelligent all the time, but a legitimate conversation. We got you, Sean. That actually means something. That actually makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. It's just insane. It's just crazy to me. I don't know. And then this idiot, the Steve Dettelbach. Did you see him try to introduce him? I wish I had the video on here. He literally, it's his own appointee to the AFT. It's the AFT. It's his own organization he's created.
Just stop with this buffoon. Honestly, this guy, let alone like the guy so let's point an anti-gun guy to be in charge and be the head of guns. Like, the guy that wants to take all your guns away, we're going to make him in charge. It's the same thing as putting somebody who likes pedophiles on the Supreme Court so they can get all these pedos off. Joe Biden being one of them.
Yeah, that's exactly
I mean, you see how happy they're sitting there like, and you know what? I think it's a day late, dollar short. Watch and see. I think all these people are going to be exposed before.
Oh, they will be.
I mean, I don't think she's going to be able. She's a day late, dollar short. I think all their pedo, what's his name? Epstein Island people, all those people, everybody that's flown on Lolita Express is going to be indicted here shortly. Watch.
Dan said, focus on ghost guns right now is all about getting Dettel back into position. And that's, it is. That's 100% what it is.
1,000,000%.
And the funniest part cracks me up more than anything else that was said in that speech. So look up that full speech. We played that little clip. It was like 35-minute long speech. So I was not going to put that on here and make you go through that. But I'm serious. Go watch that and listen to the bullshit that comes out of his mouth about guns and the misinformation. And the fact that he doesn't even know the guy's name that he's appointing is ridiculous. He literally didn't know the dude's name. He was like, Steve Diddle. I messed your name up. I'm sorry. But the new AFT appointee, like, he literally doesn't even know what the fuck he's talking about. And he's going on and on about this stuff. And you have to watch it because it's just like, it's unbelievable. He goes through a list at one point of the AFTs, because he keeps saying AFT.
Did he really say that during this?
AFT?
Again.
Oh, multiple times.
Oh, yeah, I thought you were joking around. No. Because I know he said it the one time. I thought you were saying.
Multiple times.
I thought you were joking around saying that oh my God.
He said it at least 3 times in this speech.
That's our president.
The AFT,
folks.
He goes into what the AFT's job is and why it's so important to appoint this guy, right? their jobs, there was nothing about alcohol or the tobacco, the A and the T part. It was literally their job was all about firearms, and they have to protect their what do they call it? A very important, I can't remember the exact word he said, but it was pretty much in layman's terms, a very important organization to protect the United States of America and its citizens.
No, it's a way of disarming
The-
the United States
the
of America and its
ATF
citizens. Because guess what? The only thing that's stopping us from being Australia and New Zealand and all these other places, look what's going on in Shanghai, man.
Yeah.
It's like, see all these people in lockdowns? The only thing that's stopping us is they know that we're all armed. Fuck them.
Yeah. It's
They're going to try it, though.
they'll try it.
really
They'll
can.
find out. It'd be fuck
There'll
around
be
and find out.
Another virus coming around here shortly.
Matt said Dieter bitch. It's all part of the plan. It started with COVID. Trust me, they want
Gosh, if we had more
turn us
time, we would
into
talk
China.
about...
Wake up. Yeah, it's insane. Let's change the subject here. Let's give some shit away. You want to give
Alright,
stuff away?
I do.
Didn't you bring something over? Oh, you put it on.
I put it on the dummy behind us. I
behind
put it on
us.
so if anybody doesn't know this, if they haven't watched the show before, we do allow Democrats in the studio. This brainless wonder behind me, wearing this brass junkie shirt, is one of our Democrat friends.
Is its head over there?
Where's
its head
My
at?
son took it home, and he scares the shit out of me all the time now. So there was a foam head that we have that we put hat pictures on. So anyway, he colored it with a marker
Oh,
with
jeez.
red lips. So then he puts his head, like he sticks it in his shirt, and I'll come down the stairs, and it's dark, and I'm looking, he's standing in a corner, and I'm just like, mother scratch. I mean, he
Punch
does
him.
too. At least I'd punch the styrofoam head off the top of his head, and not actually hit him in the face.
Oh,
But
that's awesome.
anyway, this is it here, brass junkie.
So we're gonna want to do that one now? We'll
I
give
do.
that one away. Oh, we
It-
need another piece of paper, don't we? I think I got one.
Here, use this
You
one.
can't really do much with that. You destroyed that one. Hold on,
I
let me
did.
get a real piece. We got another one over here. We got paper.
All right, so.
All right, we got paper to write down the giveaways. Ugh. So we'll go through those in a second.
Yeah, I'm gonna include this. We're gonna do these next week as well, but I'm gonna include these with the shirt as well today.
Okay.
I have more to give out next week, so we're
There we
gonna.
go.
So with this shirt, this is gonna be a quadrifecta. So
Yeah.
you're gonna get the white. Actually, I have to put it way up there. It's hard to see because this is a transfer
Yeah, it's
sticker.
hard to see.
So you can put it on your window of your truck. It's a 12 by 12. You basically peel the back off, stick this on there, and then peel the front off. So that's how transfer stickers work. And then this one here, you can probably see a little bit better. Well,
Well, let me see. You might be able to.
there you go. And this one for sure you'll be able to see.
There it goes. If you bend it.
There you go. And this one here, I don't have to bend. So this
No,
is
that
the
one
black
shows up.
version of the white. So these three
Equal
stickers.
opportunity employers here.
Exactly. If you have black windows on your truck and you put a black sticker on it, you're not going to be able to see it, right? So put a white one on it. There you go.
So,
So these three stickers.
so we're doing
this
that
shirt
and the shirt today.
today.
Holy
But
shit!
these are also part of next week's giveaway. But since they're sitting here, I don't want them to just get dusty sitting out. 'Cause, it's better give them away, right? So that's what we're gonna do with the
All
shirt.
right, sweet. So you get 3 decals.
I think they're like 12, 13 bucks a piece. I think
Something
those
like
things are.
that,
They're
yeah.
not cheap because they have to be all these things have to be I don't hand pick them up, but they have to be like, however they get all that negative space out of there, it all has to be cut out.
So you get the black and white one of that, and you get the when tyranny becomes law, rebellion becomes duty sticker. So, and the brass junkie shirt. So
Boom.
this is a bigger giveaway than I thought it was going to be. Holy crap!
Yeah.
All right, pick a number for us,
All right,
Chris.
I'm gonna go with my number 7. Is what I'm
Number
gonna say.
7.
Yeah.
So if you are new to Pew Pew Nation Live, the way we do these quick giveaways is we pick a number,
Okay, 1 in 100.
1 in 100.
And I never tell you ever if it's like too high. Like if it's like between 50 and 100, I point up. And if it's between 1 and 50, you'll never see me doing this.
He
If
never
you guys
does
are guessing wrong.
Never does.
So pay attention to me. Don't pay attention to this guy. Make it go quicker.
So 1 through 100, you guess your numbers, and then after like your number, if you guess number 7, we never put 7. That's always my example number. If you guess number 7, put 7 exclamation point, 7 FJB, whatever you want to put. but that kind of beats Facebook algorithms and allows us to see more of your guesses. And again, if you are on any of the other pages, not the actual Pew Pew Nation page, we are not going to be seeing your comments. So make sure you come over to this page and check out the comment or start commenting on this one so we can see it all. But we don't even have to give this away because Matt just won.
Oh, you put 7 down. Yeah, Matt's the winner.
Yep. Yeah. All right. So when you see
me.
start, you're going to start guessing 1 through 100. And that is for the brass monkey or brass junkie shirt.
You gotta get us start jamming out with Beastie Boys.
All 3 different decals from freedomfatigues.com. All 100% American.
And mind you, the vinyl that all this shit's cut out of,
100%.
we had to order rolls of American-made vinyl. The place was like, I don't even know if it's available.
Yep.
I said, we'll find out so we can get it. So here, all these are on American-made vinyl.
American-made materials on the shirt. 100% American-made everything.
And guess what's happening with
freedomfatigues.com.
these starting in like 2 weeks, though?
What's happening with them?
These will not be on our site, so we're clearancing. I'm going to have to clearance some of them out, but I'm going to give a lot of them away.
All right.
Looks like, but yeah, so like when we move to the new warehouse, I know you guys are like moving to a new warehouse, yeah. So when we move to our new warehouse, I'll tell you about that in a minute here after this giveaway. But when we move to our new warehouse, I'm not going to take those bigger stickers over with me. They're kind of a big pain in the ass to ship because I have to get an envelope that's like 12 by 12.
Where'd he go? Where'd he go?
When I get there.
Oh no, where'd he go? Damn this thing.
All right,
It was
here, just circle it because if
Hold
you
on.
see it, put a line by it.
Hold on. I know I saw it. All right. I know I saw it. Stop guessing, everybody.
Stop, everybody. We have a wiener.
We have a winner. Let me find it on my phone real quick because it went away really fast on there because it was a lot of guesses coming through. Wait, do we have Steve Connington down on the giveaway list either?
You were going to freak him out and make him think he won. I don't know.
No, it's not Steve Connington that won.
No, but we just got to add them to the list.
Gotta add you to the list.
I have them on here, but I'm going to write them down. If I need to, I can cost. Is it K or C?
C.
All right.
Okay, it was. I know. Oh, God, when I see it. When I see it. When I see it. When I see it. That one.
All right.
All right.
All right. We're good.
The winner.
We have the wiener.
All right.
And I don't even know if I can say this name correctly.
Steve, by the way, I have you on the list. That's what we were doing there. But the winner of the Brass Junkie shirt and the decals is
Brian Reed Sema. Now, I don't know if that's how you say it or it's Reed Sema.
That's how we're saying it.
Reed Sema.
Brian
Ride Sema. Semi. Anyway, congratulations, buddy. You got yourself some sweet stickers and a
Sean
shirt.
O'Keefe said Facebook threw me in jail. How did you comment if you're in jail? That's weird. What happened?
Sounds to me a little suspicious.
So congratulations, Brian. You got
Yes.
yourself that stuff. Yes, he said, no shit, I win.
No
You
shit.
win.
You're the winner.
So make sure you message me after the show. Size, your name, address, the size that you need, and your email address. I have to have all 4 of those things in order to get these out to you. We do have some other giveaways today, and I just decided we're giving away a spot, another entry
All right.
onto the Freedom Wheel next week. So we're giving away a free entry onto the Freedom Wheel that could literally win you a gun, could win you the Freedom Fatigues pack, it could win you the Michigan Barbecue Supply pack, it could win you all kinds of cool stuff. So what's going to happen on episode 100, so just so everybody knows, the way to enter is you guys are, this is the list. There's a lot of names from this week. Last week is all entered in there. Right now we have 332 entries into the giveaway. So the way that this is going to work for you guys is you get this entry. You got the one last week if you were on. For every $5 you donate, and all the links are right below here. For every $5 you guys donate, first of all, we're going to add more cool shit to the giveaways next week. It's going to be insane. And you get another entry onto the wheel. So there are people, just so everybody knows, there are people that have like 40 to 60 entries into the giveaway right now. So they have obviously a leg up on everybody else. So help your chances out every $5 that you donate.
You have a chance of winning.
Exactly. And I'm going to go through everything that we're giving away right now, which isn't everything. This is everything that's been advertised. I have some major surprises next week as well. Um, so let's start with the Freedom Fatigue stuff since you're right there with
Oh,
it.
we got these.
So the first giveaway, one of the giveaways, not necessarily in order, is the decal kit we just gave out. We have the Trigger Trifecta, which if you don't know the Trigger Trifecta, it is the ultimate 3-shirt deal through freedomfatigues.com through any American made. It's the only American made stuff that is going to trigger the liberals no matter what one you wear. So you got the offensive shirt. We got the
Speaking of offensive, you know, where's that shirt?
Aaron Lewis.
Aaron Lewis. Yeah, that's right.
We got the Pew Pew Nation assault rifle shirt. So that's the front of the shirt is the offset assault rifle, big scary assault rifle. Ooh, ghost gun. That's the next one. And then on the back has the definition, so you will trigger some liberals with that one for sure. And we got the woke shirt. This is becoming a fan favorite, I feel. I get a lot of comments on this shirt. Like, oh, I need that. So this is the woke definition shirt. 100% American-made apparel, as well as the vertical flag hoodie, my favorite hoodie from freedomfatigues.com. That's in the pack. And that's not all. The same hat I'm wearing. This is also in the giveaway. You have to wear them like this, double style.
Yeah.
Boom.
Tool. You gotta look like a tool.
But again, 100% American made, just like all of their stuff. Fantastic stuff. Make sure you check out freedomfatigues.com tonight. Pick up some stuff too. Matt, actually, Sarah, Matt does not have the most entries, just so you know. What did I miss the comments? Courtney too. Courtney what? I think the assault rifle is my favorite. Oh, he was responding to
Nice.
Moe. Yes, the assault rifle shirt is fantastic. I love that shirt. So that is one giveaway. That is just one of the giveaways. Then we have, get that out of here. We got more guns. Damn. All right. Then we have a handy little medical kit. So this is from Active Carry Technologies. Cool company, kind of newer company. They make this pouch that is, it's called their Bolt pouch. It is 100% American made pouch. So the pouch itself is 100% American made, which is why it intrigued me. So they sent me this to do some articles on. I loved it. And then they were like, you know what? Give it away. So I'm like, okay, I'll give it away. So it's got all kinds of stuff in there that you would need, obviously, tourniquets, all that good stuff. I added a few tampons. We've talked about this before, why we have tampons in a medical kit. There's bleed stop. There's wound packing material. There is their ouch pouch, they call it, which is like Band-Aids, aspirin, all that kind of stuff. All kinds of stuff in here.
Morphine.
Yeah, there's
no
morphine.
Morphine popsicles. You mean there's no morphine suckers in there?
There's no, not in this one.
Wow.
There is gauze. There's gloves. There's bandages. There's chest seals, and some shears that sit on the front there. So pretty cool. It's got hook and loop on the back, so you can attach it to your range bag or your belt or whatever you want to do. But that is up for grabs, about $180 value.
Is there quick clot in there? Does it come with?
There is quick clot.
Okay, I was gonna say the only thing. If it doesn't have it, if you guys have kits that you want to make on your own or buy these, if you can find quick clot, add a little bit of that because it's.
There's I think there's like a small packet of quick clot in there, so I would add more probably.
You don't know what it is. It's if you get a bad wound, you pour it on there. It's like it. Yeah. You can have basic other than like a missing arm or leg. I mean, it'll still help, but yeah, it's great for clotting up your wounds.
But either way, so Active Carry Technologies, it's activecarrytec.com if you want to check them out. But some of the coolest medical kits that I've ever seen in a company that honestly like is hands down one of the best customer service oriented companies I've ever seen. Like they actually they'll talk to you, custom set these things up for your exact needs. They have 1 million different pouch options. They got 1 million different setups that they can do in there, colors for the pouches. And this is their first. They've been using other companies' pouches. This is actually their first of their actual pouch that they've designed, and it's all American made, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, I like
So,
that. Obviously.
Yeah. So this is about $180 value. That's up for grabs on the Freedom Wheel. We also have, which one do I want to do next? Let's do Bad Wolf Tactical. So Bad Wolf is in Michigan as well. It's a training facility. Brent Nielsen has, he's got a cool setup. He does a lot of gun and knife shows. If you go to the gun and knife shows in Michigan at all, you probably have seen him there. He sells bags. He sells patches, like some of the best patches out there. And he also trains, does firearms training, but he actually sells these badass handmade knives as well. So he threw in this, it's got sheath with it, a heavy ass meat cleaver. Like this thing is serious. So he knew we do a lot of barbecue stuff on the
Does it have
show.
rubber on it, or?
It does not.
Yeah, I'll cut myself off so that you won't.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're not touching this.
Don't want to touch it.
But there it is, Bad Wolf Tactical. You can see on the bottom there. But these things are freaking awesome. He's got some really cool knives. We've given them away before. He's got a lot of cool Damascus stuff. But this thing is like a $75 value. That's getting given away along with some decals.
It's a
from
$180
Brent.
bag. And ours, I think all our stuff's over 200.
That's
sometimes,
over
too.
200
at least
easily.
Over 200 easily. So
Yep.
yeah, you got a lot of good stuff going on.
So hold on, that's not all. I'm like Oprah over here. So, all right, this is the next one I can grab. So we're gonna do the Not Just Guns one. So Not Just Guns. If you're not familiar with Not Just Guns, I highly recommend you go over and check out their website tonight after the show, because they have an auction going right now as we speak that has thousands of items on it: ammo, guns, knives, magazines, holsters, optics, you name it. If it's firearms related, they got it on there, and it's amazing. So you don't want to miss that for sure. Tonight's the last night for it. It ends tonight. But they threw in a Not Just Guns Orca tumbler in Not Just Guns red, because that's obviously their colors. And then inside it, we got some Not Just Guns patches. We got some Not Just Guns decals, a couple decals in there. And we have a big Not Just Guns decal. A Not Just Guns, this is a magnet. So we got that stuff. And even better is the fact that we have, a gun. We're giving away a gun. So you guys all just got a free entry today into a gun giveaway, which is badass. But this isn't just any Taurus. Clear?
Clear.
This is not just any Taurus GX4. The GX4 is a new gun from Taurus. I love the GX4. Perfect little carry gun. This isn't a normal GX4 though.
Nope.
So this thing started off a very unique OD green. That isn't even on Taurus's website. This was from the factory. It was OD green slide, which was cool and it's on its own. But I took this bad boy to Odin's Workshop, who also donated a $200 gift card to us. And as they donated that gift card, they donated their time and lasering.
Is that Cryptech?
And put the Cryptech.
Is that what that is?
Yep,
Yeah,
put Cryptech camo to make this a complete one-of-a-kind gun with the Pew Pew Nation logo on the side. That is deep engraved in there. And if you look on top, Not Just Guns on top. So this is a literal one-off Taurus GX4 Not Just Guns Pew Pew Nation exclusive, with that Odin's Workshop hooked up with the Cryptech camo on it. So you're not just getting a Taurus GX4, you are getting a one-of-a-kind Taurus GX4, which
That
is just
pretty
freaking
sick.
badass. Like, I don't want to give this away. Not gonna lie, you're gonna probably have one of two Taurus GX4s like this, because I'm probably gonna buy one and have mine done like
Like
this.
do this offer as a giveaway and say I'll give you, like, if you want it that bad, be like, I'll pay
Yeah.
you for it. I'll pay you for it.
Yeah,
I'll
right.
just buy you another plate
Right.
GSX4, right? Too bad you already
So
told them they're getting it. So
yeah.
I gotta get it.
So that is from Not Just Guns. So you got a $450 gun with $150 worth of lasering on it. $35 for that, stickers and everything else. So you got what, another $600 giveaway there at least. I'm running out of space. So we got that going for us. We got that giveaway and the $200 gift card to Odin's Workshop. Make sure we remember that. And then I went to Michigan Barbecue Supply today. Whew. So let's start small here. So this here, I'm not putting it together because I don't want to have to take it apart to ship it. But what this is a
Got me.
beer can chicken
All right.
stand. So you put the beer can in there, the chicken over it, and it actually holds everything. It's pretty cool, and it looks like a motorcycle. So this is what it actually looks like when it's all set up. Right there. So it looks like a motorcycle. It's pretty cool looking. So we got that. That's $25 right there for these stands. They're pretty cool. We also have a Michigan Barbecue Supply t-shirt right there. Michigan Barbecue Supply. And this will be in whatever size you need. This is just what I grabbed today, which is an XL. So I'm fat and I wear an XL. You have this one I thought was pretty.
Let me see. I'll hold it up for you.
I thought that was pretty fitting. Smoking Guns Barbecue. That's their hot rub. Michigan Barbecue Supply sticker. You have a camo Orca tumbler from Michigan Barbecue Supply. That was not logoed or anything.
No, that's sweet.
And this, I know Chris will want that coffee mug. Michigan Barbecue Supply coffee mug Orca tumbler. And that's not it. He's got one more thing that he threw in, and that is Signals Dot Pro thermometer. This is the same exact thermometers that I use. They're ThermoWorks. I love the ThermoWorks stuff. I said Signals. Sorry, I have a Signals. ThermoWorks is fantastic. Super fast readings. These things are freaking awesome. And he threw that in there as well. So almost $200 worth of stuff from Michigan Barbecue Supply. And I have more stuff that's going to be surprise giveaways that will come on episode 100 next week. So, there's so much stuff. We have a lot of stuff to give away. Like this thing turned into the most insane freaking giveaway I've ever done in my life. When it takes me 5 minutes just to put everything in the freaking box, you know I have a lot of shit to give away. So, and like I said, there's going to be more. So, again, every $5 you guys donate equals a entry onto the Freedom Wheel, as well as you got your free entry today. If you just got on here late, make sure that you
Comment. Just
comment,
say I'm here.
say that you're here so that we know you're here. But we will go through this list one more time today too. But you want to give something away?
Sure.
Let's give away another free entry to the giveaway.
All right, let's do it.
So we're going to give away a free entry to the Freedom Wheel giveaway. I just saw a new one, I think. Brian Ledford. I don't think we've had him.
Nope.
Brian Ledford. We're literally out of room. Here, just write him on the bottom of this one.
We got it. Let's see.
Or whatever.
Put him right by the other Brian.
All right. And then you got Alan Garrett as well is here.
All right.
And I know he hasn't been here. So Brian, and Alan, we got you. Sarah, don't guess yet. Kevin Madursky, I think we had him. Is there Kevin on there?
Oh, well, add him if he's not. I'll write it down.
I don't see it.
All right, Kevin.
All right, Kevin, we got you as well. Joe, we got you. Cindy Bayette. I don't think we had Cindy Bayette.
No.
We had the other Cindy.
Yeah.
I know we got Joe Orlando. So, all right. So we're going to go through the whole list of names shortly here, but let's give away an entry to the giveaway. So when you see start, you're going to start guessing we're going to do 1 through 50 on this one.
Sure. It's all right. All I gotta do
We'll
is
just do 1 through
change.
1. All right, you
go
gotta
like
change.
this.
Okay.
There, see, I added a couple lines
There we
in
go.
there. And then I changed that 7 to a 3, and then I made that 3 a 6, and then 6 to a 2, and then
There you go.
Now we got
All
a
right.
new number.
So start guessing when you see start. Everybody that started beforehand, you don't get counted.
Yeah, you suck. Because you don't know how to follow rules.
Damn.
Yeah!
That was brutal.
I'm sorry. You don't really suck, but
1 through 50. And this is for an entry to the Freedom Wheel next week. So you get an extra entry, which, why would you not want that? I'm going to enter, I think. Can I enter my own giveaways?
No. You can't win anything. Oh, come on, people now.
All right, 1 through 50. Come on, keep guessing. One through 50. See one?
I can't. Go back down this way. Let me see.
It's just bouncing. Which
Yeah.
whose was? Did
I
you
don't
see?
know. I'm not sure if I saw it or not. Couldn't tell. It's close. Oh, no.
Nope. That's the one I saw too. Nope, he didn't get it.
Close, man.
He was 10 off.
And then there was one that was 1 off.
1 off on 1, yeah.
All right, people, come on.
Come on, keep guessing. 1 through
50.
50.
Closer to 50. I don't ever give hints or anything like that. Since he's doing this 1 through 50 crap now, I gotta figure out some other way to get you guys to
Steve
cheat.
Coddington's cheating. He's writing 2 numbers at a time.
Yeah, that's cheating.
Oh, we got one. I see it right there.
Oh, all right. DANZACHOW.
Stop guessing.
Dan Zakow.
Dan Zacco.
Zachow.
Zachu.
Zachu. Shit. Anyway.
We're such idiots.
Absolutely.
Dan, congratulations.
Yes.
You got yourself an extra entry onto the Freedom Wheel. Everybody stop guessing. And maybe we'll do one more of these too today with a magazine or something.
How much time are you gonna have left here?
Well, we got to show a gun, and that's all we really got. So, but seriously, guys, make sure you go get your entries in. If you have not donated at all, I'm telling you, there's people that have 40 to 60 entries on that wheel right now. So, you definitely want to get those entries. $5. Every $5 you donate gets you one more entry onto the giveaway, or onto the Freedom Wheel, which honestly is going to even be more than what we just showed you, because I have other stuff that I'm going to be getting. Some I already have, and some of it I'm going to be getting. But some badass stuff that I'm telling you, everything that I'm going to be giving away is over $100 pretty much, and it's all badass shit. So I don't even know if we'll do a regular giveaway this at all. I think it's all going to be Freedom Wheel giveaways. So and you cannot enter. You don't get any entries on episode 100. It's set. Whoever has donated up until 7:00. Next week, next Wednesday, is who is in the entry, or who is in the giveaways. So,
and what about being present?
You don't have to be present to win, but we'll probably give your shit away again.
Yeah, especially if you don't get your shit over, so we know who to send it to.
Yeah, exactly, right? Exactly. No, you do not have to be present to win, but I highly recommend, if you're not present and you're on the wheel, that you at least message me for a list of winners afterwards at some point, because I can't always find everybody on here, unfortunately. So it makes it tough. But Brandon said he thinks you should have to be present to win. I don't know. It's a tough road to go down.
Not We never, but if you didn't say that in the, when
Yeah.
people were buying stuff, then you kind of get like,
Yeah. No, you don't have to be present to win. You should be present to win.
Better be. How about
If you're-
that? But if you're
yeah.
not, you still get your shit. We just gotta track
It's
you
just
down.
not as exciting if you're not present to
Then we
win.
give
Like
you a
the Freedom
beating.
Wheel. The Freedom Wheel is awesome. And you should be present to win. So, yes, be present to win, but you don't have to be. But you should be. But you don't have to be.
Yeah.
So we have one. I have a gun to show you guys. We already showed you some guns. We showed you the big scary ghost guns that were hanging over our heads.
The boo scary.
Boos. Those big old scary guns. But I have another Glock-ish gun, which is fantastic, that some of you probably have already seen if you watch my videos.
Already checked it, but we're going to check it again. Yes, it's clear.
Okay. So, this is the Live Free Armory AMP pistol. So, I got this gun. I've been waiting for this gun since January, since SHOT Show. I was extremely excited to get this gun at SHOT Show. I was like, this is the one that I want. This is the number one thing that really turned my head at SHOT Show. And I was like, I have to get one of these. So,
yep, clear again.
This is the AMP pistol from Live Free Armory. So Live Free Armory is building these guns. This thing is a all aluminum frame, steel slide Glock in essence, but it's a little bit different. So it has pretty much a 1911 grip angle, which solves the issues I have with Glocks. I hate the Glock grip angle. I absolutely despise the Glock grip angle, which is why I don't like Glocks. This thing fixed that problem. Aluminum frame, so it's got a little bit more weight to it. Feels really good in the hands. Replaceable grip panels, which they will have options soon for those. It has a fire control unit, much like a P320, the SIG. So this black line on the FDE slide or frame here, that is actually your serialized part. That is actually your firearm. All this is a grip module, which is super cool because when you think about how they're going to do this, and I have some information from them that from SHOT Show that their plan is to create a this is a Glock 19 size gun. Their plan is to create a Glock 17 size grip module so that you can switch out your grip module for a longer grip module. And all you do is pop your fire control unit in there and you have another gun pretty much. And their plan is to release a PCC, a pistol caliber carbine grip module that would literally take the fire control unit from your pistol and put it into a pistol caliber carbine size rifle, and you now would have a gun that you can just pop the fire control unit out and have it in different styles of firearms, which is freaking badass.
Sounds awesome.
So this gun, I took it to the range. I put about 200 rounds through it. I had some issues. It was not cleaned. It was right out of the box. I didn't do anything to this thing. So, and I always do that to see what the guns do first. Put about 200 rounds through it. Had some issues with it. Failure to eject. Slide wasn't going all the way back into battery like you guys were seeing on that P80 that I showed you, the scary ghost gun. And what I did was I found I contacted, actually I didn't even contact the company. This is how cool the company is. I posted that I had some issues on Instagram and Facebook, and not bashing them or anything, just saying that like, hey, I had some issues with it, but this is how I ran it. The owner of the company reached out to me. Didn't know who I was. Didn't know that I was writing articles about this gun and doing videos and stuff. He just thought I was a customer. He had no idea who it was. And reached out to me to find out what the issues were so that they could try to remedy the problems before they send any other guns out. I was like, holy shit, that's cool. So he told me they ran 12,000 rounds through these things, no issues at all. I took it all apart. I went to Continuous Precision yesterday, actually, and took this gun all apart and started looking into it. Like, what could be the problem with this? What is going on? I thought it might be a recoil spring issue because they did take a lot of weight out of the slide. It's got the window up top and these windows on the side. Plus, it is a It is their blank slide, so it already was like shaved down, and this thing is definitely lightened up. So I thought maybe that was the issue. Put a different recoil spring in it, started messing with it. It still was doing the lockup where pretty much it's staying right there, which it won't even do now. So I started looking into it further, and as you can see, I dropped a continuous precision trigger in this thing. So continuous precision is right here in Michigan. They make one of the best Glock triggers on the market, and I happen to work with them a little bit. So I was like, I'm gonna put a trigger in it and see what it does. So I took their trigger out, which is just a stock Glock style trigger, and put the continuous precision trigger in, and immediately it solved the problem. So I was like, okay, something's up with the trigger. So I started looking at their trigger. Well, they're using an aftermarket trigger bar on a Glock trigger shoe. So the shoe is this part, the bar is what's inside that actually it rides on. Um, their bar had a bunch of like burrs on the side of it, and it just wasn't cast properly. So now they found out I kind of fixed the gun for them, which is kind of cool. Um, but I actually they may be running these continuous precisions.
I was just about to sit there and say even a bigger part of this. If you
just sent them 5 triggers
I
yesterday.
got light bulbs going off in my head for them guys over there.
Yeah, so they got 5 triggers coming to Live Free Armory to test out in their guns, and that may be the way that these are getting shipped now. The best part of this gun. Take a guess how much this gun is. What would you value this thing at? Figure a regular Glock's about $550.
Well, you told me before this.
But don't. Without knowing,
I'm a horrible actor. $900.
I mean, a custom Glock.
A custom? Well, even more with the trigger. Even let's go even more. I'm gonna go. I don't know, 12, 13.
Okay. So somebody on Instagram, a couple people had tried to like blast me, and they're like, "Oh, it's not like a P320. It's like a Zev. It's like a Zev." And I'm like, "All right, well, Zev is you can't get a Zev OZ9 or any of their pistols for less than $1,700 for Zev. They make a great product. You can't get them for less than $1,700. It's polymer. It's not metal. This is metal. Somebody just said $1,500, somewhere around there. That would be a reasonable price for this gun all day long. $699 MSRP. They're going if this gun runs and it runs well, they're going to destroy the market as we know it. Because $699 and his goal, I talked to the owner, his goal is literally to keep this gun under $700. That's stupid. I mean, it's just absolutely insane. It feels fantastic. If they run these triggers in it, they have an awesome freaking trigger. The whole concept of the fire control unit, they're actually making every component of this gun, other than the sights, the trigger, and the slide stop. That's it. Their mag release, everything is theirs. The fire control unit, the cover plate there, because this is actually, I don't know if you can really tell, but it's actually an American flag, which is pretty badass. But that cover plate is theirs, and this thing is cut for an RMR, Trijicon RMR, right from the factory. It's a freaking amazing package for $699 MSRP.
Yeah.
You can't beat that. And it comes in this badass Savior case with 2 Magpul 15 round mags. Like, they're gonna kill it.
I want to.
I do too. Seriously,
Yeah,
I
so
love
can go
this
like
gun.
this.
Did you play with this thing yet? Like it is.
I did.
It is fantastic. It comes in
when you
FDE.
left earlier, I was like,
It comes in FDE or black. You can get it either way. I just loved the FDE look with the black accents. I think it looks fantastic. It is just a freaking awesome gun for $699. It's stupid. Like you can't beat it. You cannot beat that price for the package that you get. It's just insane. Like all day long, this thing, if they put $1,500 on this, that would not be out of the question.
hey, slow your roll. If they're watching, they're gonna bump up that price, and I'm not gonna be able
He
to buy it
said
to them.
his goal is to keep it under 700,
All right, well,
no matter what, and that's why. That's the only hang up with putting a better trigger in it. And I was like, but if your trigger doesn't run, then it doesn't sell. So He was like, "That's a good point."
I'll still buy it at $7.25. Not
Yeah,
7.50.
exactly.
Or
You
even,
know what I mean? Like,
even so,
yeah.
like even at let's add $100 for whatever. How much are those triggers? I don't know.
125
That's
bucks.
$125. Add $125 on there, and then hell,
So it's all Glock internals, same idea. This safety plunger, all that stuff. It's all Glock. It is their barrel. Stock Glock recoil spring is what's in there, and I think it's going to run fine now that I fixed the trigger. And then there is that trigger or that fire control unit is that black piece in there. That all comes out. This thing is actually serial number 906. Which I took a shot in the dark and said that this was probably started at 900, and I found out I was right by the owner. So this is the 6th gun that came out of their factory, which is pretty freaking cool.
that is cool.
So make sure you check them out though. LiveFreeArmory.com. The Live Free Armory AMP pistol, AMP. It is an awesome package. I love this thing. So. Um, that's pretty much it for today. So, you guys have any questions for us? Any questions about episode 100?
Got some good news. I'll be breaking next week too.
Do you want to break any of that today, or
Nah,
you
I'll
wait?
save it for next week. And you did hear me say earlier that we are moving to a new warehouse, and we literally just
moved here.
into a new warehouse. But we're going from
We're getting a new Freedom. We're getting a new Freedom Pew studio.
yeah. Well, we're going from we went from 1,000 square foot to like 1,500 square foot. We're now going to 25,000 square foot plus, and then we're talking about adding another 15,000 square feet. So we are
A little bit of growth going on.
a little bit. It's a little bit overwhelming, but so I'll be here next week, but I might not be here because I'm like my head's going. It's like five. I'm being pulled in 500 different directions.
You gotta put it all aside. It's episode 100.
I'm here.
Episode
I'm just
100.
saying. I last week. The whole reason I even couldn't come, I had meetings like all week, and I had to take my kids to some stuff, and it's like
Yeah.
And this week,
Crazy.
it's like meetings and meetings
We
and
will-
meetings and meetings. But yes, we will be moving into a huge warehouse.
And we'll reveal some of what's going on, what we can reveal.
We can reveal some stuff too, but we got some really cool stuff coming down the pipe.
Yep.
So
And we'll reveal that all next week too.
what we can.
What
now.
we can. What we can. Yeah.
Eventually, it can all come out once they do their press releases.
Yes. All right. So we're gonna give away. We're gonna do one more giveaway real quick. But first, let's read all these names and make sure we got everybody that's here.
It's gonna take forever. Are they even? Are any of these people even all still here?
There's a lot of people here still, but if there's people that just came on,
I've been
recently,
I've been keeping up on it. I got them all. I mean, even like Josh Smith. I think he just I saw his name on there.
Let's go through them all real fast just to make sure. So if they don't hear their name, they can tell us that they didn't hear their name, and then we didn't miss anybody since these are entries to the biggest giveaway we've ever done in our lives. So
How about this? If you're still here, well, no, because there's a lot of people that aren't here. But I was gonna say if they're still here, just comment. But the people that aren't here aren't gonna be here. So let's see. I got Alan Garrett, Josh Kurkowski, Gavin Gonwitcha, Jeffrey Mitchell, Jeffrey Brown, Joseph Davis, Dan Zacco, Brandon Yardley, Nathan Miller, Jeff Mathewson, Eric Johnson, Brian Reed Sema, Brian Ledford, EJ Bognier, Zach Westheimer, Mark Rigdon, Michael Munoz, Michael Mazur, Joel Rainey, James Yates, Matt Brennan, Dick Ensley, Brian Brown, or Bourne, that's Bourne. Brian Bourne,
Yep.
Beth Earl Harding.
Bill
I can't even read my freaking own handwriting. Beth Harding, Misty Davidson, Sarah Yates, Jessica Bognier, Sarah Bayette, Cindy Agrazani, Stephanie. Stephanie Johnson, Jennifer Harden, Crystal Smith, Joe Orlando, Jay Glossop, Lee Anthony, Nathan Miller, Cliff Scott, Mike Katari, Red Lettuce, Kevin Madzurki, John LaFave, Jake Knight, Sean O'Keefe, Steve Coddington. And then I don't know if I got Josh Smith.
Yep.
But
So if you did not hear your name, comment that you did not hear your name so we can make sure we add you. But everybody that's on that list is entered at least one time now.
And you can win a gun.
The giveaway. So, and every $5 you donate. So seriously, get down there, donate to any of these donation thingamajoggers. Angela Garrett's on here. We got to add her.
all right.
Gotcha, Angela. Every $5 you donate, and I highly recommend you donate because there seriously is people that have 60 entries right now. every $5 you donate is another entry. So donate tonight. Let me know. Make sure you let me know that you donated if just to make sure that I got it.
I got a better idea for this giveaway for this thing. How about this? I'm gonna do one of these, and then next week we can tell whoever I picked. Instead of them picking a number, I'll do a random pick just to pick a name for the giveaway off of this list. So whoever's gonna be doing it, we can just pick one.
For what?
For
For
the,
this?
you said you wanted to do one more giveaway, right? You want to do one more giveaway spot for next week. You wanted to do a giveaway where they're going to pick a number.
Yeah, but then there's people on there that aren't on here still that didn't last the whole time.
All right. Well, if you're still here,
so we're going to do a quick giveaway. 1 through 50. It's going to be for a magazine and a giveaway spot.
Right, there you go.
So let's do Combat Handguns magazine from Athlon Outdoors. I got a couple articles in this one, I believe, and it is the brand new magazine just came out. So you get a copy of the magazine as well as one extra free giveaway spot into the Freedom Wheel 100th episode giveaway. It's going to be freaking nuts. So when you see start, you're going to start guessing 1 through 50. And we will see who wins here.
Let's go.
Maybe we'll give this away. No way. This is my baby. I love this gun. I really do. I love this thing. Keep guessing. 1 through 50. This is for a magazine and an entry spot into the giveaway.
Need some music playing.
I know.
I'm tired.
We got one.
Come on, Joe.
Got it.
Joe Orlando.
Stop guessing, Joe Orlando.
Boom.
You got yourself
a magazine and a chance to win a gun next week.
Yeah.
And all kinds of other cool stuff. I can't leave out the other stuff.
There's some cool ass shit.
We got all kinds of sweet ass American made apparel.
We got what do you think that is? $300 worth of shit over there?
Easy. At
least $300 worth of Freedom Fatigues, all American made apparel from freedomfatigues.com. We got the Active Carry Technologies medical kit. We have the Michigan Barbecue Supply, MichiganBarbecueSupply.com. All their stuff that they handed us today that they gave us to give away. That ThermoWorks dot is badass. Like if you ever grill anything, smoke anything, and you need a thermometer, that is what you buy. Not just guns with the Taurus GX4, Odin's Workshop with $200 gift certificate. If you bought a gun or have a gun that you want customized, you can get it lasered like we did with right there, or whatever you want to do to it, Cerakote work, whatever. And hold on, I got to give this guy a shout out because there is another entry that was added, and I cannot remember exactly what his company was because I looked at it really, really fast earlier. So this is a turkey hunting package. So it's got decoys, calls, 12 gauge ammo, a shirt, a bunch of stuff, and this is from Generations to Hunt podcast. So it's another podcast that's all about hunting. And he does a lot of turkey stuff. So he makes his own turkey calls and stuff. So
that's pretty sweet.
Yeah. So that is another giveaway that got added today that I can. He sent me a picture of it all right here, so I can post this later on. Nice. That's a sweet. He's got a cushion. He's got ammo, calls, decoys. So here's that picture. It's hard to see on the phone, but actually it's not that bad with this damn camera. It's badass. So that is, you can see his name there, Joseph Davis. So thank you, Joseph, for that donation to the 100th episode giveaway. So that's going to be added to the list. That's a couple $100 probably worth of stuff right there. Eric Johnson's going turkey hunting next weekend. So there you go. You win that, you got yourself a perfect starter kit to turkey hunting.
He's going to D.C.? Eric is? Oh.
He's going turkey hunting.
Oh, the real turkey.
Yeah, he's actually, yeah.
Not going to
yeah,
DC.
oh yeah, I got you.
Full of turkeys.
Easy.
Yeah. right. You got it right. I'm bad.
Oh, Sarah, sorry. Yes, you're right. Bad Wolf Tactical. I forgot. Bad Wolf Tactical. There's so many freaking giveaways. I literally am forgetting them.
It's gonna be awesome.
Bad Wolf Tactical. With the meat cleaver and sticker pack. Um, there's so much stuff. There seriously is so much stuff.
Not to mention just awesome like everything. It's gonna be an awesome week.
It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I can't wait. So yeah, it's gonna be insane.
Well,
so that is
that's it.
It's it, man. It's gonna be
next
nuts.
week.
So make sure you guys get those donations in. Go check out notjustguns.com and click on the top. There's a banner at the top that's their auction. Make sure you go check out their auction. There's thousands of items on their auction. You can get some really good deals on there. They're one of our good sponsors. They support the show all the time. They throw us in their emails, all that good stuff. So make sure you go check out notjustguns.com. Check out freedomfatigues.com for all your American-made apparel, and pewpewnationusa.com as well to see past episodes of the podcast and links to it. And there are direct links to the donations for the 100th episode Freedom Wheel giveaways.
There we go. All right, sorry, I was just reading some of the old ones there. Sorry, so
Gotcha.
Yeah. And I messed up your screen while I was doing it.
That's okay.
Sorry.
Oh yeah, we already answered Brandon. Yes, it's Bad Wolf Tactical. Brent Nelson, if you want to check out his page, he doesn't have a store, but he posts these knives all the time. And you can go right on his Facebook and actually purchase one right through him through like Facebook Messenger and stuff. Awesome dude, Michigan guy. Fantastic training facility that he's got out there. He does a lot of cool classes. And like I said, make sure you look for Bad Wolf Tactical at the local gun and knife shows throughout Michigan. And tell him that Pew Pew Nation, that you watch Pew Pew Nation, and maybe he'll throw you a sticker or patch, something like that. He's got some awesome patches too.
Right on, man.
Hilarious stuff. We will see you all next week. Make sure you guys get your donations in. Seriously, every $5 you donate will get you another entry onto the Freedom Wheel for next week, and it's gonna be ridiculous. That's all there is to it. Stupid, dumb amazingness.
Stupid wheel.
All right.
See you, boys.
See you guys all later. We're gonna go play with our ghost guns because we can, because we're American.
Boom. And we're not scared.
And because we say this.
Boo. Oh,
there you
fuck
go.
Jim.
Or this.
What's that?
So there you go. Thanks, guys, for watching. We will see y'all next week.
Oh, I think I saw it on